Hey guys, how's it going? It's your girl DJ. You are trading with DJ. So guys, I got something I wanted to show you, a little three-step trade taking. So here is why I love to trade. London session. Look at this payout, right? I seen earlier that one of them was actually paying out 91%. Look at this, 85% or higher, 70% or better. Like, when I say this is the best session to trade, the payouts are wonderful. Like, you can make your 8% immediately with like maybe 3 or 4 trades, and you walk out of the markets. Like, that's why I love me some London session. Right now it is 4 a.m. Okay, 4:10. I know somebody asked me in my comments, do I always do this at 4 a.m.? I used to. I used to do this a lot at 4 a.m., but then stopped because my schedule changed. Once I got the shop, it was really hard to stay up at 4 a.m. and then have to be there on my feet all day, and then you know be up during the day as well, making sure everybody's good with the team, and then handling so many other things. So I change my schedule around and just swing trades. And when I do trade binary options, to be completely honest, I would trade binary options like maybe two times in the week, right? Maybe a couple times in the week. So clearly I'm on a demo account. Yes, I know that. People should be like, okay, well, why are you on a demo? Why are you worried? If if the strategy works, it works. It don't matter if you're on demo or not. What makes it consistent is you. So let me find a pair. I was on a pair earlier, but it's not paying out the way I wanted. Where is it? It was here. Now it's gone. Let's get into, okay. We got GBP odd. Look what we have here. Oof. Wish I would have caught this earlier than that. All right. All right. Hold them in. Look at this. Look at this. So 3 steps for you. 3-step confirmation. 1, 2, 3. Boom, bow. Right? Let's go on to 5 minutes here. I'm gonna show you something, and if it doesn't work, you reach me and say it didn't work, right? Because I'm always trying new things so that I could teach the people. I'm for the people, guys. I love people, you know. So we're gonna mark every time the market drops, and notice what happens when it jumps, right? So let me remove the Bollinger Bands and the SAR, right? We got the Great Britain pound versus the Australian dollar. Love this pair. It works. It does what it wants. So here's the 3 confirmations that I've actually been using here. Let me. We kind of missed that jump that I was trying to show you guys how to get, but it's okay because as long as the market's gonna continue to rise, we're gonna get in there, right? So we're doing this on a 5 minutes, right? Um, so first things first, you mark up your support and resistance on a 15-minute time frame, right? 15-minute time frame. You look for the bounces in the market, right? So resistance, we got resistance, then we got support here. Look what the market is doing. It slowed down after it did that jump. So we're gonna catch the pull, the after the retest. That's what we're gonna catch. So you can already see where I put the vertical lines every time. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna mark every time the market actually took a shift, right? Within this specific area, inside of the support and resistance area, you're gonna mark every time the market took a shift, right? Stay with me. Every time it takes a shift at the top, This one wasn't a major drop, but it did drop. So let's do it, right? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times within this specific area that um it touched, dropped, touched, dropped. And each of these areas was areas where all you're doing is selling. Here's what I'm gonna advise to you. When you're in there, you are either looking for a buy and staying consistent with that, right? And if you don't have a buy, you leave it alone. Go and search for a specific move. Don't try to, okay, well, if it's buying, I'm gonna buy. If it's selling, I'm gonna sell, right? Or you're looking for a sell. This is the only way that this will work, right? So we're either, for this strategy, we're either looking to buy or we're looking to sell. So I call it the little 3-step confirmation pocket option strategy. So now, once you see each of these shifts happen, even though it jumped up, we would only be selling. So once it went above the resistance, now we're switching our directions. We're switching our energy towards the buys. So let's look on the hour to see what's happening. Let's put an arrow here, right? It created a new high. So what does that mean for us? Now we're going to be looking for buys, right? It created this low. Now it shifted directions and it's telling us it's going on the opposite direction. Instead of selling, now we are buying. So you add your arrows, right? You add your arrow up and you add your arrow going going below. You got your support and resistance marked up, you got your vertical lines, and now we go back on the 15 minutes. So once we complete those steps, we're not really worried about what happened here. This took a nice drop, pulled back a little bit, dropped, and then pulled back inside of this consolidation period. And now we're actually waiting for this move to happen, right? We want it. We want the pair to go right above this area here. I promise you guys. Even if, look, even if the percentage actually how much, it's still at 86%. Listen, you are on the London um session, so you don't have to worry about the payout. You can always find you a pair with some great payout, right? So we're getting ready. Even though it made a drop, right? And your instincts would be like, okay, well now it's selling, so I'm gonna start selling. Nope, we are now looking to buy. So focus on buying. All right, I know we make money both ways, but this is something that I've been trying and I want to see if other people will get results with it as well, because I have gotten results with it. I just focus on buying, right? And I wait for the move, and once I get the move, that's sniper entry, right? Look, it's already given us a hint that it's gonna pull backwards. So now we put our, it doesn't hurt to wait, guys. I promise. It's only 15 minutes. We're gonna be here until the pair goes across this black arrow above, and then we're gonna get in there and buy. And you're gonna put in, you're gonna go, depending on what your account size is, you're gonna go in two, three, two to four times, right? You place all four trades at the same time, and you got to make sure you get sniper entry, because here's what happened, right? If you're gonna place all four trades at the same time, you want to make sure that you clear all four at the same time. Because if what happens when what's the opposite of winning? Losing, right? But in this case, it would be a lesson, and I wouldn't, show or teach you guys something that's gonna cause you to lose money. We're in this game to win, aren't we? Right. So that's why I say, if you're gonna try this out, just try it on your demo first, and then bring it to your live account, right? So let's look at what's happening here on the 5 minute. We got a pullback that's happening. So we're gonna wait for that to finish happening. On a 1 minute, look, it already took a pretty big drop. So We're not worried about that. It's already shifting direction anyways. So as you can see, the green candle, the bullish candle forming. We're just we got a pin bar working. We got a doji in there. So don't worry, it's about to shift directions. And the moment that it goes above this and creates a new high, we're looking for a new high, right? Once it creates that new high, now we're gonna go in and buy and place those trades. So risk, um, we're gonna actually hold for 5 minutes, right? So we're waiting. We're not gonna go in here. We're waiting. We could have took that low, but I don't trust. Like me, I like to have my snapper entries. I don't want to get in here and then next thing you know, it actually drops back down, right? Because that could happen. And if the case, in that case, if that happens, we watch what it does. Excuse me, guys. 4 in the morning. The girl is tired. We watch what happens and then we go in there and see if we need to switch our direction towards selling, but we're not gonna try to do like both at the same time. Your trades should look like you took one direction, like buy instead of buy sell buy sell buy sell buy sell. You get what I'm saying? 'Cause sometimes that's what causes people to lose money because one moment you're buying, one moment you're selling. Next thing you know, your trading ain't going right. So we got 86% payout on this thing, right? Wherever you're at, if you're in the UK, I see in the comments, I see the love, from Paris, from Germany, from South Africa, from Ghana, from um, all over the place, from even people in the US. I see the love, and I just want to let you guys know I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this stuff and learn with me because although I've been doing this for a couple of years, it's still a learning process. You never stop learning, right? Life is an ongoing lesson. Um, you just never stop learning. I love to learn. I love to try things out. I love to just try things out. I don't know how else to say it. Let's see. I'm trying to find. See, that's why I say somebody asked me in the comments. Well, what is that other screen? What other screen? You talking about Trading View? How you gonna call yourself a trader and you don't have Trading View? Like, where they do that at? Where they do that at? How you gonna call yourself a trader, but you don't got no Trading View, baby? We gotta work on that. Cause look, see, perfect pullback within that area. We're waiting for that above. I already know that it's on an uptrend. Why? Why? Because it broke that zone. It broke the zone, the consolidation area where it created the pattern of going up, going up, and then dropping, going up, dropping, going up, dropping, going up. So now we're waiting for it to start pulling back up. And once it goes above this arrow, I might let me see if I can bring the arrow a little lower. No, it's good where it's at. Once it goes above that arrow, all I need is for one candle to push above. And then we will be in there. We'll place our trades on the 5 minutes and hold that entry. Boom. It's pushing, right? But how you gonna call yourself a trader? But you only use this chart here that's given to you. Come on, we gotta do better than that. And the reason why I say that is because there's a lot of things that you want to do for your analysis that pocket options just can't give you. Look, I'm looking for the little arrow. I can't even find it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I just like having, and it doesn't hurt. You don't have to pay. I mean, I have the free Trading View account. I'll start paying when I feel like I need to start paying for a better plan when I need to do more. But because I trade, I don't really use indicators like that many indicators. I uh I don't feel the need to have to pay for it. So just waiting for that move to happen. Just bear with me, bear with me. How are you guys doing? I want to know how's things been for you. Let me know in the comments, guys. How has it been? The wins and losses, lessons, the experience with trading. If you're a beginner, 6 months or less, how has it been for you? And when I say I just love to see people win, I really mean that because it's not much people out there that want to see people win. You know, people want to see you do good, just not better than them. So I know there's a lot of people whose friends are like, "Yo, you doing that thing too? You in that market too? Man, get out of here with all that." It's not their fault. You're trying to try something new. You're trying to look for a way out, and they're being doubters, right? They're being Debbie Downers, and you don't need that. See, this is why we wait because look at this big drop that it took on the 5 minutes. This is why we wait, right? This is why we wait. Boom, boom, boom. If you would have went in, you're too early, right? Get gritty. Look at that. We already said if it does that move, we're gonna watch it to see because sometimes it drops out and then it pulls right back inside of the zone. So if it continues to drop and it respects our Bollinger Bands, right, going down, we will go in and sell. So I'm gonna wait to see. I don't like to rush myself, guys. I promise you. I ain't got nothing but time when I'm in my account. I ain't got nothing but time, honey. Ain't no rushing. What your problem is, you want to rush because you feel like you missed the move. Look, it's on an uptrend. It created a new high. Created a new high right here. So what you mean? What you gotta tell me, right? I ain't got nothing but time. So while I wait, let me do a little bit of looking around to see what this pair been doing. Look at this. I'm on the hour right now. Trying to understand what this has been doing. Let me show you guys something. These arrows be working, okay? Look at this. Three touch. And it drops on the fourth touch. So implement the arrows. This is juice I'm giving you. This is juice I am giving you. Right? Implement the arrows. Look at this drop, big boy drop. And what happened after it did this drop? It kept going down. Kept dropping down. Look at this. Let's see what it's doing. See? Don't be jumping and trying to sell. I'm telling you. You want to put yourself through that headache. You got nothing but time. I'm going to teach you how to be patient. Teach you how to be patient with your account. People lose a lot of money because they're not patient. Right? And then you go to sleep stressing about, dang, if I just waited a little longer, could have got a better entry. So now look at the look at this. Once it drops below the arrow, creates a new low, right? This is the higher high. It created a higher low, and then it just continued to go down, and then this was the lower low that it did. So we're looking for the same move, but on the opposite way, right? We got a higher high here, and the next place we're expecting a new low, a new high is right here, right? Sometimes it happens in the same way, but I just want to give you visuals of what we'd be looking for in here. Um, boom, right? You see that? It's like a V. Basically, that's what we would be in here for. So that the three-step confirmation, let me go over it a little bit. So we got, we'll have to write it down. Right, three-step confirmation. Boom. 1. Scraping. Line above or below if you're selling below Bollinger Bands. No, I love me some Bollinger Bands. 2. Did it break trend lines? 3. Right, break trend line, creating a new high or a new low. Is it scraping against the Bollinger Bands? Let's see. Let's add the bands back. Right now, it's pulling away from the bands. If we wanted to get in here, we would have had to have had this entry here and held it for 5 minutes. Then we would have cleared. But I kind of started recording after the move happened, so can't beat yourself up. Look at that. That's why you wait. I'm gonna implement the SAR in there, but not yet because I do have to show you guys how it all works. So I believe I have a video on it. I just haven't, guys. Look, I have a lot of videos, but I just been really busy trying to put stuff out there. So it's coming. It's coming. Trying to do it. If it's going down, you know what it is. Okay. So waiting for the move to happen. Look at that. Boom, boom. Please. Perfect. 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 This would be where it will break. This would be where it will break. So let me remove all these things. Although it's a 3-step confirmation, there's other stuff that that goes in there as well. See, now you would have been that one human being that don't listen and that would have sold, right? This is a perfect. I'm glad you guys were able to see a perfect reason why I say if you in to buy, do not try to sell in the middle of looking for a buy. Focus on just buying for that time being, right? If you're looking to sell, just focus on selling. If you're looking to buy, just focus on buying. I promise you, you will have a better win rate if you do that because now you have a specific target. You have a specific goal. You're not in the charts to be like, well, whatever. If it's going down, I'm just gonna sell. If it's going up, I'm just gonna buy. You're looking in here to say, I'm looking for a buy, and that's what I'm waiting on. And once you have that, you get your sniper entry and you clear out your trades and you're done, right? You're done. That's why I say trading is 90% mindset. So if you don't have the mindset to just be like to hold yourself together and say, you know what, man, I ain't, I'm just gonna wait, right? Then I don't know. You get some more practicing to do, right? Because it's easier said than done. I know it's easier said than done, but it's really not as hard as it sounds. I try to tell people that. Right, so this is what the Bollinger Bands, right? One of our confirmations include. Is it scraping above the blue line on the Bollinger Bands? Right now it's not, so we are not in here, right? If you would have bought here, you're not listening. You're just not being coachable at this point because it's not touching the blue bands. So if it pulls back on you and goes the opposite way, you can't say, yo, DJ, you told me to do that the other day and I lost money. That ain't got nothing to do with me, boo. I told you not to get in there if it's not scraping. Well, that's how I do it. If you guys are gonna learn from the way I do it, go ahead. But other than that, it's like, it's really not hard to just wait. There's people that say they'll be in the charts as long as they can. They'll be in there for like hours, all day, just back and forth. Like one moment they're trading, and then the next moment they're leaving the house, come back right back in the charts. Yo, why are you doing that to yourself? People treat Forex like another job. Bro, no. Why are you spending 12 hours a day in the charts? Stop it. That is a no-no. You're not spending no 12 hours in the charts. I got a life. If you're trading, especially if you're trading binary, 1 hour tops. Like, you don't need to be in there longer than that. And if you're in there longer than that, it's probably because, okay, boom, you're waiting for a good trade right above that 1 hour, and you were holding and waiting, and it finally happened after like another hour. But me, I get burned out quickly. I child, that was me back in the day. I used to be on a chart all day, like all the time. That doesn't make you a better trader. That actually burns you out, and then you end up, being burned out by over analysis. You learn too much, you see too much, you get confused because it's like, okay, well, I just learned this and I tried it out. Now I'm confused. You didn't even give yourself time to process what you learned, right? And then you already doing something else. So we're waiting, looking for a buy. I don't know about you. We don't. What did we say about trading on the red line? We don't trade when the pair is on the red line. Exactly. When price is on that red line, that's the moving average, we're not in there. And that's on a 1 minute. And then on a 5 minute, you see that it's away from the blue line, right? And then on a 15, you can see that it's away from it. It's clear. It is point blank clear. So we win. I ain't got nowhere to go. Scraping against blue line above. Boom. That's one. Break trend lines. That's two. Trend line is that arrow. Change the color a little bit. Make it clear. Green. Right? Did it break above or below support or resistance? So the strategy is for both ways. Right? It's above resistance, which means it's going to create a new low, creating new high or new low, right? High. Or new low. Right now, it already created a new high, which means it's going up, right? So what we're waiting for. Jeez, excuse me. Child. I'm tired. It's 4 a.m. in the morning. Mind you, I gotta be up at 7, and then I gotta go to the gym at 9 in the morning. Yeah, because I have to wake up early in the morning at 7, like to walk the dog. Because my dog, sometimes I ask myself, does anybody have a dog in here that's watching? Listen, I have a golden retriever mixed with husky, and she is almost the same height as me, because I'm pretty short. And like whenever I'm walking her, it's just a constant battle. Like this dog, she really think I'm her pal. So sometimes I gotta put my foot down and let her know who the boss. Okay. But she thinks she run me. She thinks she run me. And I'm like, nah, you ain't the boss of me. I feed you. I be telling her that. I feed you. I own you. You ain't walking me, I'm walking you. Cause sometimes she do be walking me. The height different, or the size. She's more than half my size. I don't weigh a lot. I don't weigh a lot. But yeah, she's about 70. She's close, yeah, 70 pounds. That's definitely more than twice my size. Don't mind the well, not twice. Oh my god, what did I just say? More than half. Don't mind the blabbering, guys. I just be doing things. right? So while we wait for that to do what it wants, because it's probably gonna take a little bit. All I know is I'm probably gonna let me measure it to see how long it's gonna take. Cause okay, it's gonna take like another 15 minutes, give or take. Give or take. Don't quote me. See, caught it at the wrong time, but that's okay. For this to work, you gotta get a perfect. Like you see how this jump went. That's what we're trying to catch, right? Whenever the market make a big jump like this, it pulls, it retests, right? It retests. Sometimes it retests back to where it broke. Like it would, sometimes it would come down all the way here and then go back up, right? But it hasn't gone back down. Let's hope that it doesn't, because nobody got time for that right now. So far it's doing this, and then it's doing this. So we want for it to break above. So the moment that it goes back to that blue line, that's when we're gonna get back in there and start buying. You're just gonna click that same position. You're gonna click it like two, three, or two to four times. I'll see. If you're a bit skeptical, just you're not too confident in, just do two. Um, I'm gonna show you guys. I'm just waiting for this moment to happen. Mm-mm-mm. Man, I tell you, the pullback be real. At least it's moving. It's moving. Yeah. Oh, well, why didn't you sell while that's happening? I'm not doing that. I'm not putting my account at risk like that. Look, it's still on the, look, even worse now. Like it's, look at all these small little candles. This is exactly where people lose money. And you don't even know that because you're only looking at one time frame, right? When you're thinking, oh, well, it's going down. Well, I'm gonna catch that sell, and it's pretty short lived because it doesn't work out the way you expected it to. So let's see. And either way, guys, I don't make the market. I simply study it so I can understand how it moves. That's why people tell you you need to get one pair, understand what that one pair does, and stick to it. And use it to make your money. Don't need to be trading all these different pairs. Don't be a jack of all trades and a master of none. There's a lot of those out there, and then they wonder why they blow their accounts. Don't matter to me. You know what? How you gonna sit here and watch? Cause you rather punch in that clock. Hey, let me put you guys on real quick. Let me put you guys on. I'm about to put you guys on this song. I said my money different. I can make 1,000 in a minute. If you ain't trained, then you tripping. You better get down with the business. I said my money different. I can make 1,000 in a minute. If you ain't trained, then you tripping. You better get down with the business. Go different day, different fit, different plane, different trips, foreign exchange, catching pips, doing. You gonna sit here and watch. You trying to invest in stocks. Punching that clock. I don't know what stocks, but. So can we meet at the top? All right, guys. So, child, this wait was a little wild, but we getting there though. So tell me why this pair actually took its time to finally come from down here to up here. right? It actually went lower than I thought, but it still went above. So now what we're gonna do here, we're actually gonna place our buys. We can increase depending on what your account is. So let's do 3, 4. So I did 4 on the 5 minute instant profits. So now we're waiting. You're Let's do it. So we got our confirmation. We got the blue line. We got above resistance, right? We got above the zone. Bollinger Bands confirmation check, right? Above the arrow check. Let's make it purple now so we're able to see. Boom. Right above entry. Right? We went in 4 times. Ooh, child. See, it's exactly what we wanted. It's not in the same area. It took a little while to get there, though. It took a little while, so what I did while I waited, I set an alert and kind of just took my face off of the charts. Sometimes it'll do that, like I mentioned earlier. It'll take maybe over an hour, but it should never take like 2 hours for your move to really happen. But we're in there on a 5 minute. Um, See, this is what we really wanted. Like I said, guys, we were looking for a buy. Me, I was determined to get a buy. Even though it dropped down, it did all this. Somebody might have entered here, but this is not like the rules that I follow. So I didn't enter. I just let it ride. Somebody would have been like, "Man, you let all this pass. You could have been, place your profits, this and that." Not me. You could have, right? You could have, but that's how I do it, y'all. So let's wait for these to clear, then we could put it into action. But here's what I would say: if you find a better position, like to not have to wait that long to enter for a buy, like if you got confirmation, if the confirmations work okay in this area here, you could have entered and buy off the pullback, right? Because remember we said, let's go back to the 15 minutes. Remember we said the market always pulls back. So I already knew this move was going to happen, like I mentioned to you guys earlier. And it actually created a new high. Created a new high, which we wanted, right? That tells us, okay, it's going to keep shooting up. Look at this. Perfect. Right above the arrow, like I said, that's confirmation number 1. Boom. Step 1 is it scraping blue line above in the Bollinger Bands? Yes, it is. Step 2, did it break trend lines? Yes, it did. It broke above the arrow, the purple arrow, right? Step 3, did it break above or below resistance, creating a new high? Yes, it sure did. Broke above resistance and it created a new high. Look at that. Perfect job. I'm telling you, you have patience. Look, we just cleared. Instead of you placing 20 different trades over and over, trying to make back what you lost, trying to get in there, trying to do all of that, you just catch you a sniper entry right here. You place 4 trades at the same time from that one entry, and then you get out. Look at this thing. It says 299 instant profit. Yes, this is a demo. I know that. Like I said, um, right. But the strategy itself works. Even if you have a demo or a live, the charts are the same thing. The only difference is one you can withdraw and one you cannot. So if you're gonna try out the strategy, try it on your demo first, and then go on your live once you've seen results on the demo, right? But if you don't have a live account, I do recommend getting one, because how do you just keep demo trading all your life, right? Look, one, we just cleared 4 trades. Congratulations, you just earned $2.99 on GBP AUD, and we are done. That's it. 4 trades closed. Boom. Look at that. Perfect clears. Now you out. If you get greedy and try to go back in and do and get in there, I don't know what to tell you. And this was 80%, 87% payout. So went in with 40 each trade, damn near made double of what we went in with, right? So from 40 to $34 payout, that's pretty good, right? It's amazing how that just worked out, right? 3-step confirmation. Here it is right here. I showed you that it works. So go ahead and try it out. Let me know. Right? So we're expecting a new high to be forming soon. But as far as that, I'm gonna go back to sleep because I gotta wake up at 7 a.m. Um, so take care, guys. Till the next video. Have a good one.